We're back, baby. It's time for AOS 4 Skaventide. It is the 24-hour challenge. Are you ready?
Nope.
Let's go!
Ratmageddon is here.
It's finally time. And it's the first video that we're recording when you're married.
Yeah, this is that.
I mean, I'm showing it like, I've already been married for a bit.
Yeah,
but you show yours.
Yeah, we didn't get married.
Woo! Well, yeah. They don't need to know that.
Yeah, talk about a baptism of fire. First video back
Yeah.
is a 24-hour challenge.
Ratmageddon, here we are. We've spoken about it for quite a long time, and now it's finally come to fruition. Are you excited to paint Stormcast? Yeah, so how many Stormcast boys have you got?
I don't know.
It's like 20 odd. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of detail.
They're all behind me. I've chosen to ignore them for quite a while.
Yes.
So there's 10 Liberators, 3 Flyboys,
Cool.
the Reclusions, Lord Terminus, Trim Chicken Man, and the cool D&D characters. So that's the Bandage Guy and Rockman.
So as you can clearly tell, we're well versed in Stormcast lore. We know exactly what's going on.
I just know I've got to paint them in 24 hours.
Yeah, nice.
That's all I need to know.
Nice.
What about Skaven? Been here a while.
Yeah, there's a lot going on for Skaven, and what I wasn't exactly prepared for is how detailed they are either. This is a very, very beautiful box.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
I mean, you didn't when you walked in, you didn't appreciate me pointing out all of the details on the clan rats.
No.
You were just like, yeah, I'm just going to airbrush them. I was like, yeah, but Kieran, there's a metallic undershirt that you've got to pick out on 40 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sad. Yeah.
This is like Leviathan.
Yeah, it's like Leviathan.
But the other way around.
Yeah, I think we're better equipped for these challenges now. Like, so to put it into context.
We are not.
To put it into context, we've both got airbrush setups.
Yeah, we've got 2 airbrushes on the go this
Two
time.
airbrushes on the go. I think painting.
Even with an airbrush, you're screwed.
How many rats are there? Is it 50?
There's 40 clan rats alone.
40 clan rats, 3 Giselles with a meth sniper rat.
Yeah.
3 ogres with a seer. I think they're called grey seers.
Yeah, Grace, yeah. You've already painted, so you've cheated.
Can't believe you. I was at one of my 50 odd models. Get good. The Nor Lord guy. I think that's what he's called.
The Nor Lord.
The Nor Lord. Or he's riding a Nor rat. I don't know what it is. It's crazy and pretty disgusting.
Nor Lord is the new
Nor
thing.
Lord. I don't know if that's right. And then the tractor, the rat tractor.
Oh, guns and Age of Sigmar. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. What, guns make sense?
No, not about that.
It's so weird.
There's a lot of rats up in here.
There is a lot of rats up in here. The game plan for Skaven, I've currently airbrushed everything brown. So brown is the base coat. That will be like the colour of the fur and everything. I want to try and do the majority of the airbrushing today. I did say this to you when I arrived.
Yeah.
I wanted to try and do skin tones, then the red for like shields and stuff, and then finishing off with glowies. I want to try and do all that today, which seems dumb. Do you think it's dumb?
Yeah, because it is.
Ah, okay.
We're doing this in 2 videos because we put out a poll and that's what was voted for. So if you don't like it,
I'm sorry?
You voted wrong.
Yes.
So this is part 1. This will be till 10 o'clock tonight.
10 o'clock tonight? What are you talking about?
12 hours.
Oh, as in for us?
Yeah, no, the video that they're watching, the first video is till 10 o'clock tonight.
Exactly right. So this is part 1. Part 2 will be out tomorrow night for you guys. So that's the game plan currently. I know that it did work for our last 24-hour challenge, which was super fun. That was the Advent challenge, yeah. Oh, God, that's going to come around quick as well. That was only 6 months ago. We'll be doing this again in 6 months.
We've been doing it before that. We've got plenty of other challenges to get done.
Crikey. But yeah.
We should probably stop procrastinating and start painting.
Jesus, take the wheel. Let's go.
Okay, so Stormcast Corner. We procrastinated quite a lot because the airbrush was pre-clogged this time. So those of you from Leviathan will remember I had a torrid time with the airbrush clogging. This time it was pre-clogged, so past me, your transgressions cost me half an hour. But still, we move on. I've given a Zenithal style highlight using the metal colour silver. Just over the top of these. I haven't got any that haven't been done yet, but you can kind of see if we go underneath like that. It's just a nice little highlight that sits on the top. stonks.
Yeah, might look cool. Might look cool.
Yeah, next up, I'm going to be using some Hoplite Gold from the Metallic Speed Paints to block in all the gold details. Let's go and check in on the rats.
Okay, it's Team Rats. As you can see, we are doing pretty well. In the time that Kieran was sat procrastinating, I've managed to do base flesh on all of the rats, which is mega. So here's some of the Rogers. They're looking pretty cool. I went with the Bane style heads for these guys because I think one, they look cooler, but two, it's going to be loads easier to paint. Let's move that guy out of the way. Focus. I think that's in focus. Can't see. Nailed it. In the time that the airbrusher is not packed in, but just sort of
the airbrusher
had a break. I'm gonna be doing all the cloth on the clan rats, which is incredibly boring. But
touching cloth.
But I have touching cloth. For shame. They should all look like this. Probably not today or tomorrow. But yeah, that's the sort of standard I'm working for here. I did the scheme obviously at the weekend. I think it works pretty well, but it's just super simple, like nice clean base layers and then just a single highlight at the top. Yeah, so let's see if it works out. It's the first face update.
Guess who's painting black
with our
all
faces.
day?
It's not black, it's black grey, sir. 70862, black grey, not black.
Someone spent half a day painting black and it wasn't me.
To clarify, it's 12:30. It's been 2.5 hours. In that time, I've done the skin on all of the models and I've just painted 40 clan rats worth of cloth.
Have you put any black on any other miniatures?
No.
Exactly.
Because
so
you know what? Hold on, sir. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, oh, that's a big one. Let's call that like 12. The equivalent of 12 models.
Not 12.
That I could do tomorrow. It would be brutal. But if I do 40 clan rats today, 40 of them, and bear in mind, I'm already mad. it's only been 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. We've still got 21 and a half left. Simmering down. Simmering. We're fine. I'm not mad.
There's Kieran's update. Things are looking far cooler in my side.
Yeah, they are cooler.
I'm not painting black.
Done a full switch.
I've blocked in the gold on most. I think I've got the Reclusions and the Hobbits and the the Chicken Man left to do the gold on.
The killer turkey.
I'm very done with painting gold.
It's definitely like a goth turkey, isn't it? It's like proper emo. The look. What are they called again? What are the chickens called?
I don't know.
Either way, they're goth chickens now.
Oh, it says on the side. It's a Griff Stalker.
Griff Stalker. Oh, that's because they used to be Griff Hounds. Now they're Griff Stalkers.
Well, this is a Griff Hound. The little.
Are you sure?
Yeah, with the Lord Vigilant.
Veritan.
Come on.
Yeah, I like the emo birds. I think they're really cool.
Yeah, so I've blocked in all of the gold with speed paint.
Speed. I am speed.
Which has been really good so far. I might switch to doing some blue next.
Oh, not black.
In theory, touch wood, don't have to paint any black in this 24 hours.
Jesus, so what we're saying is you've already completed it.
I mean, there'll probably be some black on the straps for the Chicken Man.
Maybe.
But in terms of like blocking in black, I mean, unless I do black on the back of the cloaks.
Don't give yourself too much to do, I'd wager.
It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse, and I know that it's worse. This is fine. I feel more confident. My main worry, as I've already sort of highlighted, is the 40 clan rats, which is a joke.
Just to add some context, so we did Leviathan in 12. We're doing 24 for this.
Yeah. We'll do 36
and with a follow-up challenge for Leviathan, I still didn't finish the Tyranid half in 24 hours.
But your process was horrendous. You spent half the day messing around with an airbrush, similar to what you've done today.
This is not going the same. I've made far more. Well, actually, no, I've painted one colour.
Yeah.
No, two, because I put some silver on there.
Silver on silver?
Silver on silver.
Two colours. It's silver and gold.
Right.
Crazy.
I'm going to go back to painting. Right, post-lunch Stormcast update. We've got one model left to do the gold on, which is the... Emo chicken thing. I've just finished doing the Reclusians and their friends. I reckon I could finish here. Look, this weird like metallic monochrome off tone is kind of cool.
Do you really mean that?
Yeah.
As in like you could finish there?
Yeah, I reckon I'm done.
Unbelievable.
So all I've been doing, a massive convert to the new Army Painter speed paints. The metallic ones are wicked. I find they cover even black, which is hilarious to say given how contrast paints don't go over black. But all I've been doing with this is just picking out all these gold bits and look at that.
Mental.
I mean, it's over silver, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, I've just been picking out all of the trims, and because of the way because it's like a contrast paint, it flows off the brush nice and easy. Really good for the trim as well. Yeah, big fan. While I go around the rest of this guy, let's go and find out what's happening in the rat corner.
Okay, welcome to Team Rats. As you can see, all of the red is now on the rats that need it, which is super cool. I've even got these Jezzails, which are looking pretty strong. Kieran actually said, "Oh, why are the sides faded?" Because I'm lazy and rats probably aren't great artists. So it looks pretty fine to me. I've gone through it, weathering, my bro. I've gone through 10 so far with silver details. Feeling pretty good about those.
I wouldn't be if I still had 30 of them to go.
Yeah, there's a lot to go. Obviously, these are looking very, very shiny still, so these will need a bit of a wash to dull them down slightly, which I'm fine with. I'm just starting on this next one now. But yeah, so that'll be 10 down, which is fine. This was always going to be the slog of the 24 hours, which is fine. But you can just see like these guys are teeming with detail. Yeah, so far so good. I think it's fine. For the face update, it's 4:30 of day 1 of the 24-hour challenge.
Yeah, we are just over halfway.
Just over halfway. That's 6.5 hours if my maths is right.
6-ish, 6.5. Yeah.
6-ish.
It's all blurring into 1.
6.5.
We'll start with the rats first. How's it going?
Back along, we did a AOS tier list, and we put Skaven at the bottom.
Yeah, and then after that, you were like, no, the new miniatures are wicked. I'm going to take them out of that tier. Now what?
So I am currently in the midst of 40 clan rats, and I'm telling you now, this ain't fun. This ain't fun. I'm not enjoying this. I've done. What's it like? All the brown base coat, all the cloth, all the metallics, and then reds on shields. Oh, and then the skin as well. So I made like some real headway, but I was getting so bored. I was unbelievably bored. So I'm now picking each one up and doing details. It's just there's 40 of them. 40 clan rats.
Oh well, in my corner.
I don't care.
I'm feeling pretty good.
It's looking very royal.
Yeah, so we've got the gold and the blue down on everything. A couple of things need another coat of blue, just where sometimes when you airbrush or prime metallics, it's so smooth that the paint doesn't stick. So some of them it's mainly on the capes. They'll need another coat of the blue. Yeah, the blue has really lifted the scheme. Like if you look at the Liberators, there ain't a lot else left to base coat on them at the moment before a wash.
Yeah, you're in a very strong position all of a sudden.
Yeah, the blue is, and I've been doing this my normal way as well, which is everything in one go.
I mean, to be fair,
I'm determined to prove that works.
Yeah, but I mean, it does work when you've got like 20 minis over 2 days.
Yeah.
And one of them isn't Angron. Yeah, it works then.
Yeah, feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty good.
I'm certainly the more confident one of the two of us.
Oh, it's not even close. Not even close.
Okay. So, I have been steamrolling ahead in this challenge.
There's no, we can't hide it.
Yeah, there is not any question at the moment. So the Liberators, I mean, I would have probably called these. I would have been satisfied with these as done in like previous challenges. Like they've really come up clutch. The blue is all down. I've done the brown on the belt. The gold is ready. I've even blocked in the little handles.
It sounds like you're gloating.
Yeah, I've even painted a different colour silver on the hammerheads. Even Stevens.
Look at you go.
It's like I was born to do challenges.
To do challenges or to do Stormcast?
To do Stormcast, because they are super easy.
Yeah. I was born to do challenges.
Yeah, I mean, the Liberators, I've done more to them than I was expecting. So I'll give you a little run through because we haven't really done a very good job of showing what paints we're using. So the blue, I've just used this Witching Hour blue from Too Thin Coats, which I think is a gorgeous royal blue. That's the base tone of all of the blue. The gold, I'm pretty sure I already showed this, but it's just hoplite gold over the top of that. The little undershirt or chainmail underneath, I wanted to give that a different tone. Enchanted steel. Just put that on the chainmail undershirt. I was very conscious that these are just silver boys, so they were looking very much like they're all just uniform one colour. So that's helped break up the silver bits. The head hair or the plume, whatever the top on there is, and the handles have all been done in bloody red by Game Colour.
Bloody red.
And all of the hammerheads, just blocked in with.
I've dropped a rat. Rat down.
I've blocked it in with Grey Knight steel, just to give it a nice blue tone. But yeah, let's go and check in on the Rat Man.
Hello and welcome to Rat Town. Population me.
It's not population you at the minute.
Well, I mean, I can't seem to escape Rat Town, so I think I am the only person here. There's been a lot of movement since the last time we spoke. I have green fingers now. Shrek springs to mind. So I went rogue. There's quite a lot of green on everything. I saw some Skaven art online, and they had their like glowy symbols, and I was like, yeah, cool. And I sort of ran with it. I'm not totally enamored with it. I think it looks fine. They look cooler as like a whole unit. You'll see that in the B-roll in the next stage, but yeah, I think it's fine. So yeah, since the last time we spoke, we've had the what do we call it? All the glowies on there as well.
What did you use for the glowies?
What a phenomenal question. Let me tell you. So with the airbrush, obviously, I used the Pro Acryl Bold Titanium White as the base because obviously it's the best white on the market. And this Inktense ink, it's an Inktense line. These are bloody brilliant. These are the go-tos when it comes to anything to do with like OSL or any shiny glowy bits. I think they're fab, so definitely pick these two up if you haven't already. So just looking through all of the colours we've used so far, because I think Kieran's set quite a nice precedent there. 10 paints so far, very, very cool indeed. So starting off with the dark brown from AK. So I've used that to get that sort of browny undertone, which is great. Then using the airbrush, I've used AK Base Flash to pick out all those skin bits. I've then used black grey. This was a bit of an impromptu purchase. I think I got this on the Element Games website. Sort of came out of nowhere. I was like, black grey, haven't used that before. Now I'm using this for like almost everything. It's become my new 950, so yeah, take that as you will.
Wrong.
It's new, Cerakote Silver, sorry, from Too Thin Coats. This is fab. I think it's the best equivalent to Lead Belcher out there. It's a little bit lighter, but I really, really rate it a lot. Kieran had this on his shelf. It's, what's it called? Decayed Metal by Scale 75. It's all right. It's just a bit wet. It's just a bit wet.
Just a bit wet.
Just a bit wet. Not great. Then I used this because couldn't find Corn Red. What's this? Scarlet Red by Game Color. 950, obviously, white, and the inks that I've already mentioned. I think they look great as they are. I think I'm just going to sit pretty. I mean, yeah. It's 7:30. There's only 2.5 hours left of today's challenge.
Well, if we're going for dinner, then it's about 3.
Huh?
You're good. You need the time.
No, babe. I'm taking challenge time for dinner and then I'm going at 10. We're doing all of this again tomorrow. Yeah, I'm taking the break.
Dinner time is not work time, my guy.
No, I need dinner time. I'm quitting at 10 and then going home. I've done my 12 hours then.
And basically finished 10 Liberators.
Megan.
I could put bases on them and they would be battle ready.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not. There's no edge highlights or anything on the table. I don't think.
So pretty bad then, really.
Well, that and just some green rats.
Salty.
So I'm going to put some washes on them. I'm probably going to use the Pure Grime and Black Knight wherever it's gone. It's on the table somewhere. There's so many paints on this bloody table.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Probably going to try and do it more zonally. So I'll put the brown on the golds and on the legs, and then just black over everything else, just to try and blend it together. And then glue some baiting shiz to it.
Oh, you're getting like all out.
Yeah, I got a bag of dirt in there.
I can't wait for tomorrow when you are struggling and crying about characters.
How's it going in the rat corner?
It's fine. I hate them. Yeah, it's. I think I mentioned it in the last update. Like, I'm happy with where they are. I could go that extra mile and do maybe like some highlights on the skin and really make that sort of skin pop, but what's the point? This is a challenge at the end of the day. And
but you want to be happy with your work.
Yeah.
Imagine spending 24 hours of your life and not liking it.
Yeah, story of my life. Yeah, I've got these here, which I think are quite cool. They're like super dingy, super dark, which I quite like.
Right, you need every minute you can get, so should we go and get some dinner?
Yes, let's boogie.
I am on the final hurdles with these.
Words are hard.
Words are hard after you've just eaten a Domino's. So all I'm doing to pretty much finish these up is an all-over shade of the Deep Shade Pure Grime. That's all the gold washed with the Pure Grime. Then the next stage of the affair is the Black Knight, the Batman shade. Although he's the Dark Knight, not the Black Knight.
Yeah. So close. Yeah, so far.
So again, very similar to the previous shade. So this is just going all over, pretty much, but making sure to not hit any, or well, a little bit is okay because it adds some more depth, but not giving the gold a wash with this. Okay, and with that black all put back over the top, I'm then just going to take some kitchen roll and just dab the top edges, just to remove some of the staining from those top panels. You can see much of a difference just that dab off makes. It's just added in all of those recesses, so you can see this shade settling nicely around those rivets there. So that's what we've gotten from, and that's what we've gone to. So you can see it's not a huge shift in colour, but it just really helps define those recesses.
Okay, so in Skaven Town, last we checked, I was doing some washes on all of these lovely little rats. They are now done. So I did give it some thought with the last hour. Do I do like maybe little highlights or something with these guys, like try and find some way to, I don't know, bring out some of those details. But honestly, I've thought, no, I'm not going to do that. What a giant waste of my time, because we've still got loads of other quite big units left. And obviously discussed it with Kieran. We are going to put some metallics on this thing because it's enormous. So I'd rather do a little bit of work on this with the last remaining hour. So this won't be so much of a time sink tomorrow. To be honest, I think once all the base colours and stuff on it are done, with the weathering and the washes, I think it'll be quite quick to crack out.
The end of day 1.
Yes, 12 hours down.
AOS 4.
Yes, Skaventide, Ratmageddon.
How's it going?
Well, yeah, 40 clan rats done.
Are they done though?
Yeah, they are done.
Are they done like I've got Liberators done?
Mate, right. You had to do 10.
No, we're talking Skaven at the minute.
You had to do 10 flat panel Marines with nice bases.
Yeah.
Don't come up with... A lot of it was done with an airbrush. Unbelievable.
You've used the airbrush more than me.
Yeah, I have. Do you know why? Because I've had 60 odd models.
Yeah, truthfully, the amount of Skaven models in this box.
Yeah.
I think it got to about 1 o'clock and I just looked over and it's similar to what happened with the GC of Cults. Remember when I said turn to you and went, have you done anything?
No, it was painful. Like there was earlier when you went out to walk the dog, I was like, oh no, I can do this. And I realised what I was doing in going and doing each clan rat individually was a giant waste of my time.
You'll see from the B-roll going over now.
Yes.
How far Kieran has got with 30 clan rats. 40 clan rats, sorry.
Don't you dare underplay that. 40, sir. Yeah, I think given what we started with, I feel incredibly confident to get this done. Yeah, obviously mentioned with the B-roll, you'll see the full army at current. So, yeah, feeling good. Let's talk about Stormcast, because I'm conscious that we've been looking at my depression.
There's no depression over here.
No.
I've got 10 Liberators done.
Like done.
But not like done as in like cheesing it, like, oh, the miniatures are done, but the bases aren't done. They're done.
Yeah, bases and all.
That's really funny, is I had time to do the paint around the rim on them as well, but I can't because the PVA is still drying.
Yeah, it's still tomorrow.
So they would be completely done if the PVA wasn't in the way.
So what we mean to say is they're not...
They are done.
So they're not done?
They've got base rims, they're just not the colour I want them to be.
Right, sure.
I could play these.
I'm not cheesing it. Cheeses it. Yeah, you could. And yeah, what's really nice is actually seeing the scheme come to fruition and actually seeing it like finished.
Yeah.
And it looks great as well.
Yeah, so the end of day 1, I have 10 miniatures done. Which is wild to say. I didn't think I would have anything done today.
Yeah.
But I've got tomorrow. I've got the 3 reclusions to do, the 3 characters, so the Lord Terminus guy, Bandage guy, and Rockerhead guy. I can't remember anything.
Yeah, smashed it.
Yeah.
Let's see if some of them are on here. Knight Quester, Lord Veritant, Lord Terminus.
Yes.
Thank you, G-dubs.
And the flying people I've got to do tomorrow as well.
Yes, the flying people.
But
they fly now?
Again, I've been saying it all day. If anything's going to trip me up, it's the Gryffstalker.
I hope so.
The one challenge that I am absolutely smashing, and you're just there like, I hope you fail.
I'll be honest, your newfound confidence has annoyed me. But it's only out of jealousy, because I'm being incredibly childish painting my Tide of Vermin.
Yeah, I'll add some leaf litter when it's done, just to break up the bases a bit.
But yeah, overall, day 1 in the books, ready for day 2 tomorrow for us.
Yes.
And day 2 also for you tomorrow as well, because you'll see
tomorrow or maybe a day after that, depending on release schedule. But these will come out very close together.
It'll be day after.
I'm gonna
do it the day after.
Gonna finish these.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Lovely.
Thank you to this giant list of people.
The Cult of Kieran, we very much appreciate all of you. We wouldn't be able to do half the stuff we do without you. And the progress that we've experienced over the last year with you by our side is
look at us tackling an AOS 4 challenge.
Yeah, 24 hours, baby.
We'll see you
tomorrow.
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 Kind of.
Right, but yeah, ciao.
Bye.